Assalamu alaikum class. Today in history our topic is Aurangzeb Alamgir. Aurangzeb Alamgir name is Abul Muzaffar Muhyiddin Muhammad Aurangzeb. The title Aurangzeb means the world Caesar or the world conqueror. He was a third son of Shah Jahan and he was born on 3rd November 1618. He died on 3rd March 1707. He was the sixth Mughal emperor. He ruled over most of the Indian subcontinent and his reign lasted for 49 years from 1658 to 1707 till the time of his death. Expansion under Aurangzeb. As I told you, Aurangzeb, also known as Alamgir, means world conqueror. Aurangzeb launched military campaigns that eventually added most of the Deccan and South India to the empire. The cost of these expeditions would later weaken the empire. Although the Aurangzeb era was another era of success and prosperity, but it was also full of trouble and rebellions as the empire had become very vast. The Mughal empire expanded at the cost of treasury. To bear the expenses of the warfare and to feed the huge army, Aurangzeb imposed more taxes, jizya. The Hindus in the Deccan and Sikhs in the northern Punjab revolted against Aurangzeb, while his ally the Rajputs were displeased with him due to his taxation policies. To make up for the loss in tax revenue, Aurangzeb adopted a very simple lifestyle and did not live in a lavish manner as his father had. Royal traditions that he considered extravagant were abolished, such as court processions and festivities on the emperor's birthday. If we look at this map, this shows the extent of the Mughal Empire at the time from 1605 to 1707. In this map, we can see the Aurangzeb Empire in India. Almost whole of India was under his rule. Now we'll discuss Aurangzeb religious policies. He restored Islam to its original position as the religion of the court and the country. As the great Puritan ruler, he adopted the following measures. He removed the kalima from the coins, abolished the celebration of the Persian New Year Day, commonly known as Nowruz. He also appointed muhtasib in all the important cities to enforce the Quranic law. As I told you earlier, he banned music and disallowed musical parties, and he also dismissed the court musicians who had been employed by his ancestors. It is being said that Aurangzeb was a religious ruler, as all Mughal rulers are known for their religious tolerance, but Aurangzeb, however, practiced a much stricter version of Islam. So Aurangzeb was having a multi-dimensional personality. As a soldier, as a scholar, and as a statesman and a sovereign, he stands unsurpassed in the galaxy of the stars of the Mughal Empire. He maintained himself on the sale proceeds of the caps and copies of the Holy Quran. It is said that as an emperor he earned his living by sewing caps and writing copies of Quran. Manuscripts of Quran-e-Pak, parts of which are believed to have been written in Aurangzeb's own hand. So class, today I'll told you about Aurangzeb Alamgir. With this we have came to an end of the lesson, and now you are supposed to attempt all the questions and answers given at the end of the chapter on page 61. These are altogether 7 questions that you are supposed to attempt on loose sheets and maintain the record for the assessment. Thank you, class.